Today this could be the greatest day of... Light's a bit dodge, sorry. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Nicola and I'm a mum of two and I make lifestyle videos, and today, super excited. So, the lovely people at Cherryz got in touch with me and asked if I would like to collaborate with them and do a haul on my channel. So I said yes please, I would love to. I'm not entirely new to that. Oh my goodness, the light. You're gonna have, hold on. There we go. So I'm not entirely new to Cherryz because I watch Kate McCabe's YouTube channel. If you don't watch her, I'll link her below. She's a bit crazy and fun, and crazy in a good way, I don't mean in a bad way, and fun. She does a lot of charity shop hauls and things like that, and Poundland hauls, similar to me in that respect. And she did a Cherryz haul and I thought, oh, what's that? I didn't know what that is. And so I watched that. So I was aware of this brand. It is, if you like Poundland, if you like home bargains, which I know so many of you do because you watch my Poundland and home bargains hauls, then you will love Cherryz. It's very similar, a real mixture of products from home, kitchen, garden, food, cleaning products, all that sort of stuff. I'll show you a little scrolly thing here and the sort of things that they have. They have an app, or you can order online. The app is really super easy to use. I did my order on the app and it was really quick. And this lovely big box of goodies, ooh, it's huge, it's really heavy, arrived within 2 days. So really quick delivery as well. So the people at Cherryz very kindly gave me £50 to spend on their app, which I did. And I'm gonna show you what I bought. I haven't even opened this box yet. Well, I've taken the tape off, but that's as far as it's got, so I haven't looked to see what's inside. I will try and tell you the prices, but they're all sort of on my phone. I don't think there's like a list of prices in here. Most things were around about £1. There are a few things that were slightly more, but most things were about £1, but you'll be able to search for them on the app. They've also very kindly offered me 20% discount to give to you. So I am going to put the link below. You need to click on the link and download the app, and then put in, I think it's Clarke Life 20 into the discount code box at the end when you check out, and you will get 20% off your first order. So I'll put all the details below in the description box so you can go and click away and hopefully get yourself some goodies with a 20% discount. So I'm going to crack on and show you what we got. Okay. Ooh, there's some tissue. This is the Cherryz, oh, got a sticker. I'm going to put it on because, you know. Right, check this out. Okay, well, someone's going to be happy because I bought this for Phoebe, and this is a scratch art set. So there was quite a lot of LOL products on there. There were lots of the little jewellery box, the jewellery stars that you can get. There were no LOL dolls, but lots of products, so lunch boxes, water bottles, all that sort of stuff. So if you've got an LOL mad daughter or son, then they're the place to go. So I can't remember, I think this was £3 or something similar, but it's a scratch art set. Phoebe loves this sort of stuff. I bought some from the Works recently, which I think it was like the Eiffel Tower and things like that, but she loves all of this. So she saw these on the app and, I want these. And the dog is now playing with the packaging, apologies. So yeah, I got that for her. Also for her, mini cheddars, because she loves those. And yeah, I saw those, so I thought that she would enjoy those. Good for packed lunches. Also for packed lunches, and when I need a quick snack, then Tic Tacs. They, I usually get these in Aldi, and I think they were a similar price, so got those. I've got these for Archie because these are his favourite things, which are squashies. Sorry, the light's a bit funny. And he will love those, so I got those for him. I got this for Archie's room. I think it's a drumstick squashies reed diffuser, which I thought was kind of cool. The light here is not being helpful. Right, let's try again. There we go. It's a reed diffuser and it's only small, and I thought that would go nicely in his room because we all know what teenage boys' rooms smell like. Although actually he sleeps with his windows wide open in any weather, so actually his room isn't too bad, but I thought it would make it smell nice, and he has a love for squashies, so I thought that would be quite nice for him. So also for Archie, I got this stationery set. Now I haven't had a look on the app and I can't find the prices for all these things, so I'm not 100% sure on the price, but I think it was around £5, maybe £6. But I got this. Archie is doing his GCSEs this year, which you may or may not know, and is currently revising for those, so I bought him some bits that will help him revise. So I've got this notepad, which is just a lined notebook. And it came, so they have these on the app, they have bundles of things, so you can buy the things individually or you can buy them as a bundle and obviously save a bit of money doing it that way. So this was one of the bundles. These retractable pens, so they are blue, red and black. Never have enough pens. A little A5 exercise book, just says stay wild on the front. They're fairly unisex. A little pack of gel pens. And then this little book of sticky notes. There are little tiny ones, and then not so tiny ones, and then less tiny ones, and then whole ones. So I thought those were really cool, and he is sticking sticky notes everywhere, all over the house at the moment. And I think I was the same. I know when I did my GCSE revision, I wrote, I think it was for my computer studies GCSE, I wrote like the glossary and all the terms that I needed to know on sticky notes and stuck them all around the house, like on the back of the bathroom door, so that when I was on the toilet I could read them, and you know, in high pause areas as they're called in marketing terms. So yeah, he's doing a similar thing, and they're all over the spare bedroom wall and his bedroom wall. So he will definitely make use of those. Right, next of all, I bought something naughty, which I will enjoy, and that's an Easter egg. So they've got these small Easter eggs on there, and I got this Maltesers one. I don't usually buy Easter eggs other than at Easter, and then I see people on Instagram, social media, whatever, buying Easter eggs and just eating them as snacks, and I think, why don't I do that? You know, we buy them at Easter and then eat them at Easter, and then that's it. I should buy them earlier and just enjoy them. So I bought one. I bought 2 packs of these brunch bars. Archie has these in his packed lunch. I find that when I do like Poundland hauls and Home Bargains hauls and things like that, that I sometimes chuck stuff in the basket because I think, oh, that would be really good in a haul, and I really like that, but I then end up not really using it. Not always, but occasionally. So when I did this haul, I really tried to make sure I bought things that we were going to be using all of the time. That's why there's a lot of food in it. But yeah, so I got these because Archie has these for lunch. In fact, I buy the Tesco ones, and apparently he's just told me he doesn't like them. I've been buying them for 3 years, 4 years, and they always go. So either he's eating them or he's throwing them away. But I bought some of these Cadbury ones a couple of weeks ago because they were on offer in Tesco, and I put one of these in his lunch, and I think that is the issue, that these are nicer, and so now he doesn't like the other ones. Anyway, they had these, so I thought, well, I'll just stock up on a few of these. So I got 2 of the raisin ones, and then I also got 2 of the chocolate chip ones. So that'll keep him going for a couple of weeks anyway, and he can be happy that he's got Cadbury ones and not Tesco or Aldi ones. I also bought a little pack of raisins. These are also for Archie, actually. Phoebe doesn't really like raisins, but Archie does. And his lunches at his school, if they have lunchtime activities, they don't really have time to sit and have lunch. Their activities go all through lunchtime, and they quite often will eat their lunch at break time or on the go. So I bought these raisins because it's just something he can have really quickly on the go, between jumping from class to class or between activity, and he can enjoy those. So that's why I got those. Oh, another thing that came as part of the stationery set were these pencils. I had put them in my basket individually, and then I came across the bundle and they were in the bundle, so I removed them and then added the bundle instead. But there are 15 eraser topped pencils in there, so they will be really handy, and actually they'll be good for Archie and for Phoebe because she obviously needs pencils too. What else do we have? There are so many snacks in this box. Yeah, double chocolate Maryland, a cookie, minis, also really good for packed lunches and snacks on the go. For the kids really, although for the cup of tea, I think I'll probably enjoy those. Bag of pretzels, actually bought 2 of these in Poundland the other day, and these were the same price, I believe, but you can never have enough. We love these sour cream and chive pretzels. Well, Andrew is a huge fan of them. I love them too, but I am getting into a bad habit that I used to have of snacking while I'm cooking dinner. I have a Diet Coke and a little bowl of pretzels or crisps or something to keep me going, and it's a really bad habit and I need to break that habit. But while I've got things like this in the cupboard, that is not so easy. But yeah, we love these, and generally we have them at Christmas time, and then it sort of spreads into the new year. We're like, oh, we keep having them, so we've got these. What else is cool in here? Ah, right, okay. So I bought these for Phoebe. Actually, I'm gonna take them out of the bag so you can see them. I couldn't find on the app the size that I wanted. I wanted up to size 2, and I could only find like a 12 to 1. And Phoebe is a 1.5. So I thought, oh, well, they're flip-flops, I'm sure they'll be okay. So I ordered the 12 to 1. And then I got an email from Cherryz to say that they didn't have them and they put the 13 to 2 in instead. And I'm like, well, that's what I wanted anyway. So that was a bonus. But these are frozen flip-flops. As you may or may not know, we are off to Disney in July. So I thought these would be lovely for Phoebe to wear while we are there. We are all big Frozen fans. So Anna and Elsa flip-flops, gotta be a win. I bought some Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders is always part of my bargain hauls. Poundland, Home Bargains, wherever I can get it, I'll get some Head and Shoulders. This is a different one. This is Repair and Care, so I'm hoping this might be slightly better for my hair, which is generally quite dry, and because I colour it, although you wouldn't know right now because it needs doing really badly, then Repair and Care is quite good, so hopefully that will be good for my hair. I also got, the same as I always do in every one of my bargain hauls, hand soap. You can never have enough hand soap, and although I have started buying the refills, like the bags of Carex refill and pouring it in, although last time I have, like, all of my soaps were the white moisturising colour soap, Carex soaps, and I bought a refill thinking it was the same, and I bought the blue one, so now they're all sort of marble effect blue and white. It's quite pretty. But anyway, I bought these because they were something slightly different, and I quite like Original Source. We use these shower gels all the time, and so I got the coconut and shea butter one and the vanilla and raspberry. They smell amazing, so I got those. What else do we have in here? Oh, it's like Christmas. This is awesome. I bought some sugar-free biscuits. These are for me, for cups of tea and things. I have bought these before from Aldi. They do like the rich tea ones and the shortbread ones, but I have never seen these, and these are like malted milks, and I love a malted milk biscuit, so I'm hoping these will taste very similar. And I think on Weight Watchers they're like 2 points a biscuit or something like that, so you can have 2 for a decent snack, and yeah, love them. Oh, talking of Original Source, there's the shower gel. So I got cherry almond and milk. Now in a Home Bargains haul ages and ages ago, I got, was it the Imperial Leather? I can't remember, but it was the Cherry Bakewell shower gel, and it was so nice, and I have never seen it again. They do like the unicorn one and loads of others, but I've never seen the Cherry Bakewell one again, and it smells divine. So I'm kind of hoping cherry and almond will be similar. In fact, why don't we smell it and find out? Yes, yes, yeah, that is like the Cherry Bakewell, and that's what I was hoping for. So I will continue ordering that because that will be amazing in the shower. I bought something for the little dog that's down there. I bought some Misfits Nasher sticks. They are flavoured with scrummy chicken and beef. He will love those. He is going to have a little operation next week to sort his teeth out. We need to start cleaning his teeth. never realised really that you needed to clean the dog's teeth, but you do. So we're gonna have to start doing that once he's had them all descaled and polished and made lovely again. He has dentist sticks every day, but apparently the vet tells me they're no good. So I bought these for him. They're not dentist sticks or anything, but I bought him as a little treat for when he comes out of the vets, because he's got to have a general anaesthetic to have that done. So I'll save these for next week when he's had that little lot. And then I'll have to get a toothbrush and some toothpaste and start brushing his teeth every day. What else have we got? There's so much more stuff. Gosh, right, I got some elbow grease. Mrs. Hinges always talking about this stuff, and it's supposed to be really, really good. And I need to get to work on my kitchen tiles because they, well, Andrew put the kitchen tiles in last June, and I have cleaned them since then, but they've got like the grout and stuff still on them, and they need to be polished with, I'm going to try this, or white spirit probably will do it, but I don't really want that white spirit smell in my kitchen, so I'm going to give it a go with this first and see if I can get it off. But this is really good for cooker hobs and all sorts of stuff, and window, I think the PVC around your windows and stuff, so I thought I'd give that a try. I bought this. This is a little silicone like pastry brush. I have one of those old-fashioned wooden ones with the hairs on it, and every time I use it I think how revolting it is and how unhygienic, because you can't really clean it properly. It's like a hair brush, and it's okay if you're just using it on pastry and stuff, but occasionally I've used it on chicken and things like that, and I soak it, it goes in the dishwasher and everything, but I really do think it's a bit gross. So I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to use this one, which is a silicone one, and yeah, I think that will be a lot more hygienic than the hairy one that I've currently got. They had these in all different colours as well. I just got a pink one because they have a bit of pink. Right, what else have we got? Lots of more food in here. Baked beans. I don't often see small cans of beans. I buy beans in Aldi, and they only really do the big ones, which is fine if everyone's having beans, but actually usually it's only Phoebe that eats beans. If we have like jacket potatoes and stuff, she likes to have beans on her jacket, and she's the only one really, so it wastes a lot of beans. I mean, you could cook half the, you can cook half the can and then put the rest in the fridge, but we don't have them often enough, so then that other half just gets wasted. So I bought some small ones because I thought they would be better. Next, I got some syrup because Phoebe loves a bit of golden syrup on waffles for her breakfast occasionally, so I got that because we get through quite a bit of that. And the same with honey. I use honey for cooking quite a bit. Obviously we're having gusto a lot of the time now, but if I do like a 9-minute noodles recipe and it has honey in it, so I use it for that. And I also have honey in my porridge when I have that, so got some more honey. We're coming to the end. I got some popcorn, microwave popcorn, the salty version, because that's what we like, and I thought that's really nice to have in the cupboard for a Saturday night if we're sitting in front of the telly and fancy a bit of popcorn, so I got that. I got a cup of soups because it's that time of year where it's cold, and at lunch times I generally fancy something warm, and I generally don't have a lot in the house, so I end up either having toast or things that I shouldn't have, like a croissant or something, and yeah, things that aren't good for me. So I thought I would stock up on some cup of soups, just for quick lunches. I mean, I do make soup quite often with our soup maker, and I will do other things, and occasionally we'll have salads, but at the moment I'm just not feeling the salads. I just want to have something that's a bit more warming, so the cup of soup is a great way of just shoving something in a cup, bit of boiling water, and you're ready to go. So I got those. Crispy rolls, more snacks. Can never have enough crispy rolls. 3 points on Weight Watchers. Bob's your uncle, love them. Millions. I got these for Phoebe because a friend of hers very kindly brought her a little Millions machine, you know, a little dispenser machine, and these can be used to top up the machine. And she had asked me for some actually the other day. She goes, I need some Millions for my machine, and I'd gone, don't really want to spend money on sweets, but when I saw them on the app I was like, right, well, you can have them. So she's having those. More snacks, Kinder chocolate, again really good for packed lunches and snacks on the go. Tic Tacs, I bought these and I'm gonna put one in my handbag and perhaps one in my car, because if I'm off onto a meeting and I've had a coffee on the way, you can get really horrible coffee breath, and I like to have Mintz with me whenever I go anywhere. So I will have a packet of these in the car, pack it in my handbag, and I'll probably give Andrew a packet as well and keep some spare. So yeah, I thought those would be really good. Oh, something else that came as part of the stationery thing were these highlighters. So actually there was a lot of stuff in that little bundle, but yeah, 4 highlighters. So I got those for Archie as well. Little toy for Bungo. This is supposed to be a chewy dental ring, so this will hopefully help his teeth. He's not a really chewy dog though, which is probably our fault, because I think when he was a puppy, he used to chew a lot of stuff and we trained him not to. So now when we want him to chew things, he generally doesn't. But yeah, I got this for him because the vet did say, you know, if you don't want to brush his teeth or he's not keen on you brushing his teeth, there are toys you can get that he can chew on. So I got this, but I'm not 100% sure that he's going to want to chew on it. They did have other ones that flashed and all sorts, but they were more expensive, and I just thought, well, I'm not sure he's going to appreciate a flashing toy. So I got that for him. A few more things. Got some Paxo sage and onion stuffing, because we always have this with our roast dinners on a weekend. I generally get the Aldi version. This was a similar price, so I got that. Tampax, because you can never have enough of that. Again, deodorant. This is the deodorant that I use, so it was just really handy. It was on there, so I thought I'll just stock up and get another one of those for when my one runs out. Tea bags. I generally buy the big things of sort of 360 tea bags and they last us a little while, but because these were on the app, I thought, well, I'll stock up and get an extra box, because it's always great. It's the worst thing in the world when you come down for your cup of tea in the morning and you have no tea bags left. So I'll put these in a cupboard and have them as spares for when we run out. And last but not least, I bought this, which is a waterproof pouch for your phone. And I thought this would be really handy when we go away. We are, as I mentioned before, we're going to Disney, and obviously part of our holiday we'll probably go to the water parks, or we'll be by the pool and stuff. And I just thought this would be really handy to put a phone in and keep it dry. I don't think it's the sort of thing you can take underwater or take in the pool with you, but just for when you're around the pool. And if we go, I don't think we'll be going to the beach, but if we did, then it would stop sand getting in your phone. And I'd be interested to see if my camera might fit in as well, because that would be really handy, just to keep, you know, them clean and dry. I'm going to test it out a little bit at home, and if it's good, then I'm going to buy a couple more so that we've got one each, and Andrew and Archie's phones can go in them as well. So I thought that was really cool. Although it does say on the packet 100% waterproof when sealed correctly, so you could then take it with you. And you know, I mean, when we go to the water parks, obviously we're likely to want to take a phone, and I do feel anxious when you leave all your stuff. You just leave it on a lounger and then you're off in the water park. Anyone could come and nick it, so you could just put that around you and then it would be safe and waterproof. And that is that. I have an empty box. So that was my Cherryz haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I think that, I mean, that whole lot came to £50 and 5 pence, and there were 38 items there. So I think that is, well, actually 38 items, and then obviously the stationery set, there were 6 things in that. So actually 44 items in there. So around about £1 an item. And I think for 50 quid, that's a pretty amazing haul of stuff. So if you want to have a look at the Cherryz app, then just go to the link down below, click on that, download the app, and then have a look through, see if there's anything you fancy, and place an order. You'll get 20% off if you use my code, which is also in the description below. Thank you so much for the people at Cherryz for getting in touch and collaborating on this video with me. I'm super grateful. It was really exciting, and I look forward to seeing everyone next time. Bye.